Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Thrift Dude here. It's Monday afternoon. I'm getting ready to go and pick my son up from school here in about an hour or so. My mom and sister called me this morning and they wanted to hit up a couple of yard sale or not yard sales, Goodwills, and they live like half an hour or something from here. So when they come out here, it's nice to be able to go and spend some time with them because they don't get to go to Goodwills as often as I do because they just live so far away. um, but my mom, however, has the senior citizens discount or whatever, so we get 25% off of everything that, whatever your total is. And then it was also, I forget, half off day or something like that, something or another, I don't know, but we spent at a total at the first Goodwill was, I think I spent $34 with her discount. And the second Goodwill, we only picked up a couple of items, but I only spent I think $3.50. So we've already got several items in here that if we sell one of them or just that particular item individually, it's gonna make us our money back for it. Um, so I just kind of want to go through here and show you guys what we picked up. I tried to do some recording in the Goodwill, and there was a lady in the Goodwill. I was like kind of hidden and tucked away in like the shoe aisle in the back. If you walk or if you're familiar at all with Goodwills, you know that not a whole lot of people go in there, but this lady, she was just acting weird. I don't know. I was standing in the Goodwill. My sister was holding the phone, and I was really nervous because you guys already know that I don't be like walking around with a camera. I don't mind being on camera as much, but walking around with a camera, I feel like people thinking I'm recording them. And this lady was like, she came up from behind me, and nobody was in the aisle for a good 5 or 10 minutes, and she was just like looking around the corner while standing behind me, just all awkward like, and while I was talking, and it just I don't know. So I do have that footage, so I guess let me know if you guys want to see that. But I went ahead and gonna record it separately here. So this is just a few pickups. I don't typically normally sell clothes. However, we found a lot of good ones today. And with my mom there and the discounts and stuff that she got, it was just a no-brainer to pick them up while we had them. So I'd just like to go through this stuff with you guys and let you know that you guys can find this stuff at your Goodwills too. We went to, like I said, two Goodwills. The second one not so good, but the first one we were there for maybe an hour and we picked up all of these items. So I just kind of want to go through here and show you guys a little bit about what I ended up stumbling across, and we're just gonna go from there. So let's check it out. So this was a Master's hat, really good condition, like almost like new. There's no stains. There's not any sweat stains on it on the inside. It's got the Master's tag. I don't know if it's from this year or if you can tell. Just says Masters American Needle. But I don't know how you can tell what year it is, but it's in really good shape. This should sell easily, probably for like, I don't know, I'm probably going to list it on eBay for like $24.95 or something like that. That's typically what I list my hats at. But we paid $2.99 for it. So this was a good pickup. I found this the moment I walked in the door. But you can't go wrong with Masters. I don't play golf. I don't really like golf, but I like what sells. So I get golf stuff. I don't know why this is a. This was a hat that I've actually found at the Goodwill bins. Um, didn't think anything of it. It was at the time it was super dirty, guys. It was super dirty, and it was at the bottom next to like a bunch of old tore up hats on the bottom of the pile of clothes. If you've been to the Goodwill bins, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have a mountain of clothes, and it just doesn't. You can hardly ever find anything. Most of the clothing stinks. Like it's just. But sometimes you can find some really good stuff. I cleaned this hat after I got it home, and after I scanned it to see what it actually sells for, I threw it in there because it was they weigh everything by the pound. I think it's like $1.58 a pound or something like that. And when you get multiple items and you have a couple of hats in there, you almost get the hats for free because the hats don't weigh very much. So I mean, I probably paid maybe $1 for this hat. I don't if that. But it's a Snoopy hat. It's got little Snoopy right there. See that one on the back? It's a American. Turns out, after I found this, I didn't even know this at the time, but turns out it's an American Needle, 90s vintage 90s Peanuts Snoopy hat from the 90s. I looked it up. There was one on eBay for $299 with a ton of views on it. And I about fell out of my computer chair sitting here. And so I was like, okay, we are going to carefully clean this hat. So that's what I did. Cleaned it. I might have a before picture, I don't know. But I just thought this was super cool. If I can turn $1 or 75 cents or whatever I paid for this into $250 plus, and I mean, if it didn't sell or it wasn't worth much, I would honestly probably keep it just because I like hats. I've got hats there. In my closet upstairs in the bedroom, I've got 3 hat racks. Like, I really like hats. So I would have kept this regardless. But since it sells for $250 plus, I'm obviously going to sell it. So we have that hat too. So I'm just going to like run through these shirts because I don't want to spend too much time on them. This is a Nike t-shirt. It's a size small, but it's in super good shape. And I looked up comps on this, and it's like, I don't know, $25 or something like that. There's quite a few of them sold on eBay. And we paid $1.50 as the tag, but remember I had my mother with me. So with her discount, we paid even less. So no stains, no tears, no holes. It's just a really cool looking shirt. Honestly, again, I wish this was my size, but it's just not my size. We'll make a little pile over here. I found this. I don't know if it's vintage or what, but it looked really cool. It's on a Gildan tag. It's a size extra large, so decent size. It's a common size, so I usually don't have too many issues selling large or extra large. Normally the small, like this one right here, this size small, extra small, stuff like that, that stuff sells, it can kind of sit on your store for a little bit. But it's an NRA, National Rifle Association t-shirt. And the back has a snake on the back, says "Don't Tread, National Rifle Association." So this is just a really cool shirt. This will probably get $15 if I were to take a guess. But again, almost all of these clothes, almost all of these items, we paid less than $1.50 because I had my mom with me and she used her senior citizen discount, and then plus the whatever discount Goodwill has on Tuesdays. So we got that for $1.50. This was $1.50. Just a really cool Bike Week shirt. It's 2010. I think it was Myrtle Beach. Yeah, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But really cool. And for being 2010, like, I feel like the graphic on it is actually in really good shape. But this, again, is a size extra large. So easy sell, easy flip. And we paid less than $1.50 for it. This was another less than $1.50 purchase. Really cool Hawaiian Punch t-shirt. And honestly, I like this one, but not enough to not sell it. And I could probably get $14.95 for this shirt as well. And we paid less than $1.50 for it too. This is a size large. So again, easy sell. This shirt, I'm going to have to look up the tag because I didn't even look this up before I scanned it. But the tag on it is a junk food. It's a really nicely made tag. And it's a size large. Junkfoodforever.com. It's got the RN number. But yeah, size large. It's a pretty cool, nothing special. It's just like a comic graphic tee. It says wanted. It's got the Joker on it. Lex Luthor. It's got Superman, Batman. It's just a pretty cool shirt. But I sell shirts like this quite a bit for about $15. So if this is another 75-cent piece that I can turn into $15, I'm gonna do it all day long. This was just a cool Nirvana shirt. I don't think it's anything special. As far as like vintage or anything like that, it's not single stitch. It's really good shape. This one we got for $1.50 as well. Well, less than probably about 75 cents or something. But this is a size large. I don't normally pick up size small if it's unless it's in really good condition or a really good brand. So we got this as well. That'll be easy flip. This is a anime. I don't know anything about this, but I just thought the T-shirt itself looked cool. It's really good quality. It's pretty thick. It doesn't have the tag, but I'm pretty sure it's probably a size large as well if I were to take a guess. But this shirt's in really good shape too. And again, I try to post 5 to 7 items on my eBay store a day. So this will just kind of be like a store filler. Just to try to keep the algorithm in my favor, I guess. I don't really understand the algorithm, but apparently the more you list, the more customers eBay will send to you. And from what I've been able to tell, that's pretty accurate, thankfully. So just another cool anime t-shirt. So we snagged this for 75 cents. That'll probably bring us $14-15. This is a Nike t-shirt. We got this Nike t-shirt. Again, this is a size large, paid less than $1.50 for it. It's pretty cool. It's not going to make me rich, but it'll give me an extra $15 in my pocket, which is what I'm all about. Those $15 add up. When you sell 10 of them, that's $150. And if you only spent $8 on 10 shirts and made $150, that's worth it to me. This was a size small. I don't know, I might just let my kid wear it as a nightshirt or something, but it's actually a size medium, my bad. But I think it shrunk because it's 100% cotton and somebody put it in the dryer. It's not a vintage t-shirt, but it does look kind of vintage. And it's Scooby-Doo. Who does not like Scooby-Doo? I freaking love Scooby-Doo. Again, that was like 75 cents. This is a Patriots on the NFL tag. Well, I guess not tag. It's just like a... as you can see, it's just printed on there. This is a Patriot shirt. These sports shirts and stuff, I have really good luck selling for like $14-15. Really good shape. None of these have stains, holes, tears, or anything in them. Well, that I've seen so far. I'll have to take a closer look when I'm listing them. That's usually when I find the issues is while I'm taking the listing photos. But hopefully we don't come across any issues with these. And if we do, we only spent 75 cents on it. So, can't go wrong with it. This is a really cool one that my sister found. It's I think she said it was Gaston. I can't remember. But from Beauty and the Beast. It says extrovert. Still has the size medium Disney Parks tag on it. And the Disney Parks actual tag. I guess that's the sticker tag. I don't know what it's probably, I could probably get $25 for it, exactly what it sells for, or what the original person bought it for. There's no holes, no nothing. Just missing a little bit of string, but don't tell nobody. Really good shape. Again, probably 75 cents, so I snagged that, new with tags. This shirt I'm not too sure about. It's a cool t-shirt. The quality is actually really good. And it was the quality that kind of made me scan it. But it's called Sugar Craft. It's a size extra large, so great size. It was $1.50, so we paid probably 75 cents or something for it. And I looked up, there was one shirt that I was able to find, and the Sugar Craft was $65 on eBay. It was obviously not this exact print on the shirt, but it was just a similar print. It was random cards or something like that. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on this, but maybe we'll get $35 for it or something like that. And again, like 75 cents. This is a Mario t-shirt. Thought this was pretty cool. My sister found this as well. It's obviously wasn't printed in 1992, but it's just a cool nostalgic. Everybody loves Mario Kart. If you're a gamer, you've played Mario Kart. If you have not ever played Mario Kart and you're a gamer, let me know in the comments below, because that's just mind-boggling to me. But this is another really good selling size extra large. And it's just a cool shirt. Cool graphic tee. These I've never found before. until today, but I see everybody finding them on their YouTubes. But I found these, and I found not one, but two identical pairs. So I'm pretty pumped about this. These were not $1.50. These I paid $4.75 for. But they are 511 tactical pants. I haven't looked up the comps on them, but they're in really good shape. I guess they're shooting pants, but they got like the cargo pockets on the side. There's no tears on them. Super good quality. It's got the little keychain holder or whatever you hang off that. I don't know. For your car keys. It's got the 511 tag on the bottom. Really, really good shape. I got those. Found this. Same exact pair of pants sitting right next to each other. I'm pretty sure they're the same size too. I didn't even look. Zippers, pockets function. There's no stains, no tears, no holes, nothing. We got this as well. $4.75. These kind of on the fence about, but I got them anyways. I paid $4.75 for these. I'm pretty sure these are vintage camo Realtree pants, but I'm not entirely sure. I just know that the tag looks older than I am, so I would assume that it's probably vintage. It doesn't say. It just says size medium, waist 31 to 35, but it sports a field by Camco. So I'm gonna have to look these up. The bottom of the pants legs kind of has like a little, they're obviously been worn, but to me this looks a lot like the style that people wear out and about now. Like people buy clothes with holes in them. So I just felt like this would just give the pants that somebody's wearing a little bit of extra character. And they don't have to spend $300 for a pair of pants that has holes in it already. They just buy it from me for probably $40. I don't know. I don't know what I'm selling for. But yeah, super cool. They do have one super small tear. Where was it? It was in one of the cheeks. Oh, no, it was right here under the pocket. So maybe somebody's pocket knife or something went through it. I'm not sure. But again, I think it just adds character. And for less than... It was originally $5.75, but we probably spent $4 and some change on it because of the discounts. So if I can make a little bit of money off of that, I'm going to do it. And I really like camo. And camo will sell, guys. Especially some of the vintage patterns. Go for crazy money. $70, $80, $90. So if you can find them, camo is making a comeback. Definitely try and get your hands on some camo if you can't. This one, I see a lot of people pick it up. Never found one. I found the iClicker 1, but I did find an iClicker 2 today, which are the ones that actually sell like $20, $25. And I only paid $2.99, less than $2.99 for it, thanks to the discount. Batteries in it work. So this will be an easy sell too. You can't go wrong with that. Doesn't take up much space. Doesn't cost much to ship it. You can put it in a 6x6x6 box and get it out of your house pretty easily. So these are good finds. I like these in the calculators, which I did find some calculators. 2 calculators, not 1, but 2. These calculators, I absolutely love selling these calculators. This is a TI-84. It does have the back on it. $2.99 was the tag, guys. I've spent, I think, almost all the TI-84s that I've bought were $6.99, at least $6.99. $6.99 to like $8.99 is what Goodwill usually sells them for. But both of these calculators were sitting right next to each other, and I got it for both of them for $2.99 actually. Has the back door. I put new batteries in it because it didn't have batteries, but there's no corrosion on the bottom of the batteries. These things right here, I sold a broken one. It wasn't broken, it just had like a little ink splotch or whatever. It had a bad LCD on it. Sold it for $25, and I sold 2 other ones in working condition for $45 a piece. So this will be another $45 item right here that we only paid less than $3 for. This one is a new one I haven't ever seen before, but it actually sells more than this one. Listings and sold comps on eBay for this one is like $65 to $75. It does not have the charging cable with it, so I can't test it right now or list it. but you can buy a replacement charging cable for $4 on Amazon, and it was $2.99. So if I can spend less than $6 and make $70, I'm gonna do it. This is a, sorry, it's got my fingerprint on it. This is a TI Inspire CX graphing calculator. I'm pretty sure it's got the light up display on it. At least some of the photos that I saw did. But it's another Texas Instrument. I'm not really sure what this is, but the TI-84s don't have that. I guess you're supposed to be able to plug it into a computer or something. Extremely, extremely good shape. I love finding these calculators, and just like the clickers, they don't take up much space. Easy sell. These things, all the TI-84s that I've sold they were all on my eBay store less than a week, and they were sold. What's going on, guys? This is Future Thrift Dude here. I just wanted to take a moment and let you know that TI-84 calculator that I just listed, well, actually, I listed it after the video, but you don't know that. I listed it. 5 minutes later, it sold. Within 5 minutes, guys. I didn't even see the notification. I left to go get my son from school and saw that it sold for $45. Definitely make sure you guys keep a lookout for those calculators. They are quick sellers. I'm going to get back to the video. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. The camera died when I was in the middle of, or actually not in the middle, but finishing off explaining about the calculators. But yeah, keep an eye out for calculators. They're good sellers. This was another thing with the discounts. It was listed $2.99. I paid less than $2.99. And it's just got some really cool Disney figures in it. Scar, Simba, Nala. It's got some Disney princesses, Beauty and the Beast characters, Pocahontas, the genie from Aladdin. Just really cool little figurines. And I didn't go through all of these, but some of them were selling for like $9 a piece. So, I mean, I'm probably going to bundle them up and sell them all together, just so I'm not selling them one at a time, because I just feel like it's going to take forever. And I don't typically buy this type of stuff, but I was at a yard sale, and I'll try to list the my sold comp on the website somewhere over here above me, but it was Mage Knight figurines, and it was 62 figurines. I don't know anything about Mage Knight, but it's like one of those Dungeons and Dragons type painting your own figurines game, and they have like a little scoreboard or whatever on the bottom of it, and it's just a game, a collector's game. And some of them went for like $250 a piece. So the people at the yard sale were only asking $1 for a bag of 62 of them, and obviously I wasn't going to go through the entire bag at the table and over there and make it look like I was going to sell it. But I just gave them $1, and I went home, checked it out. I listed 2 of them up separately, one for $9, one for $7. Actually, I got one right here. This is what they look like. These are the 2 that I didn't sell. I was originally going to sell them individually, like these, but I figured they would be sitting around for a while, which they did. But by the very next morning, I woke up and they have watchers on them. This one is $9, and I think this one is $4.50. But it's got like a little scoreboard or something on it, and it's from 2002 and this one's 2002. This one is 2005. So I guess they are considered vintage. But somebody actually took the time to hand paint these guys, which I think is really cool. But I ended up selling the whole lot of 62 minus these for $50, guys. And I only paid $1 for them, and they sold in like 4 days. So keep an eye out for Mage Knight stuff as well, because this stuff apparently sells pretty good. But yeah, I don't think that's too bad for just a couple of hours on a Tuesday morning. That's what we ended up running into. And we probably have a few $100 here that's, hopefully going to be in our pockets. So I just wanted to take a couple of minutes aside before I cut all the tags off, clean them, send them upstairs to get washed, and start listing, because I haven't even listed yet today, and I still have to do that, and I still have to go get my son from school. So we've been going all day. I finally just ate lunch, and it's almost 2 o'clock. But I'm not going to hold you guys up anymore. I just wanted to share a little bit of what I found and what types of stuff you guys can be on the lookout for to make some relatively easy money. Yesterday morning, I just went and shipped off. I found a Rock Band Rivals 4 for the Xbox One, drum set, pedals, drumsticks, and the blue foldable collapsible Jaguar guitar still had the plastic film on the guitar with the box. I bought it for $24.99 at Goodwill, and I posted it, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something like that, and I sold it the night before last for $500. So that's what I just finished shipping that out. So these items are out there. I watch a ton of these videos from different YouTubers, and they're pulling out like crazy $300 out. Now, I don't find 300 plus items or $300 items every day, but from time to time, if you go consistently, you can find those items too. And if you don't go, you don't know. I was watching Tech and Sports, and he said that on his video. If you don't go to the Goodwill or to that yard sale or to that flea market or to that church sale, or you won't know. You just don't know. And my son doesn't. He's 8, and he doesn't necessarily like going to Goodwill all the time. But I'm like, Bubba, if we don't go, we don't know. He said, well, you're probably not going to find something because they probably don't have nothing. You were just there yesterday. And I'm like, if you don't go, we won't know. What if they don't have nothing? Then whatever. We lost $1 of gas because Goodwill is like 5 minutes from here. But if we go and we come back with a $500 item, it's worth the trip. So keep a lookout, guys. I hope all y'all are having a great start to your week. I know it's Tuesday now, but I know the beginning of the week kind of sucks because you're going into that long stretch. But I hope you guys all have a great week. If you watched through the whole video, I truly appreciate it. I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. If y'all are enjoying the content, feel free to leave a like button. If you want to see future content that I'm coming out with, I'm trying new things. This is being filmed on the GoPro right now because I didn't like the quality of the last video, how it was vertical and then the second half was horizontal with the phone. But we're figuring it out. So if you guys can bear with me, be patient, I would truly appreciate it. And I hope all of you guys have a great week and hope everything goes smooth for you and you guys have a blessed day. Y'all have a great one. Take care, guys. Until next time, Thrift Dude out. Peace, guys.